Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's been a few days because the 12 days of Vlogmas was exhausting. So anyways, I'll keep the intro short and sweet because the video is a little lengthy because I try to get as much memories with my grandpa today as I could. He doesn't really like to get out of the house, so we didn't go anywhere, but we just spent time together and I filmed us just talking, and this first part will be for my husband, so Jacob, if you're watching, this is for you. But yeah, let's just keep this intro short and sweet, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Okay, now do it.
7 years with the wrong woman would drive most any man mad. 7 years with the wrong woman is more than any man can stand.
How many years did you sing that to Nana, Grandpa? Do you remember?
What?
How many years did you sing that song to Nana? Do you remember? 64 years you sang that song to Nana.
Yeah.
Yeah? You were married to her for almost 65 years, but she passed away right before your anniversary.
Yeah.
So 64. You sang that song to Nana for 64 years. That's a long time.
Yep.
If she was still alive, you'd be married for almost
How old are you now?
I'm almost 27 now.
Well,
I was 22, almost 23 when she
Look
passed.
how many years you got to be with how old I am.
I know. That's crazy. Did you enjoy being married to Nana for that long?
Oh, yes.
She spoiled you rotten.
Well,
That's why you're so rotten.
She
spoiled you. She drove you. She cooked for you. She made your bed every day.
You know, I never did tell you, but my wife had a high IQ, and
Grandma was very smart.
and she was it get me in trouble because she would take those tests. She could spell every word right.
Yeah.
She got everything just perfect.
And she had a great penmanship, didn't she?
But I knew I could take the test, but I had a hard time spelling everything and this and that, you know. Mm-hmm. But she could. She was smart. She was very smart.
Didn't she get a job offer to work as a secretary in D.C.?
Who?
Nana. Didn't she get an offer?
She kind of stuck with me in church.
Well, yeah, she chose to do that, but didn't she get a job offer to work in D.C.?
Oh, yeah, she did. But she went with me.
But she went with you and chose God, huh?
We both started younger.
She didn't want to work for the government, did she? I wouldn't want to work for our government either.
Well,
it's a hard job.
I was preaching then, and she married me, so.
You were preaching for how long? 50 years?
Who?
You preached for 50 years?
Oh, my land. I started preaching.
Because you retired when I was little.
High school. Mm-hmm. So it's.
And you retired when I was little.
Yeah.
And I'm almost 27, so. Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not very old.
You're not very old. How old are you? How old are you? Do you remember?
You know.
Yes, but you tell me.
In the 90s.
You're 90. You're not. Yeah, you're just now 90.
Yeah. October 3rd.
Yeah, that's your birthday. Do you think you'll live to be 100?
I haven't made up my mind yet.
You haven't made up your mind yet? Do you want to say hi to Jacob? You want to send him a message real quick?
Where is he?
In my phone.
Oh, that's all I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm videoing you. Will you say something to Jacob?
Jacob, I'll tell you one thing. You've had a lot of experiences in your life. But the one when you married this beautiful young lady was the greatest step you ever made. Now, I want to tell you something. I know her. I knew her before you knew her. And she's always been number one. You're kind of fortunate looking at your face and looking at hers, that she married you, but I love you and I appreciate you and thank you for being good for her. Bye.
Bye. All right, babe. We'll see you in a little bit. Oh. Yeah. What was your favorite memory when you were little? Do you have a favorite memory?
Well, I enjoyed my family. It's a big family. We had the big, on the Arkansas River, we had a huge farm, and on it we had our home.
Yeah.
And they built our house so that here was the river, and they built a house with a deal like this, and all the boys were there.
Yeah.
And all the girls, of course, were back in the other bedrooms.
Mm.
But all of us boys could see outside. The girls too. They was private rooms. They did that so that
At your house
the house
that you grew up in?
Yeah, it's so I was raised with a lot of kids.
Is that house still standing?
No, I have no idea.
You don't know. Was it here in Muskogee?
Yeah. That's when I was a baby boy
Yeah.
going to grade school.
How long ago was that?
I ain't gonna tell you. I'm 22.
You're younger than me?
Huh?
You're younger than me?
Yeah, holding
I'm almost 27.
27.
But not until next Wednesday. But I'm still 26 for 6 more days.
That's old. How do you make it?
I don't know. I work out and eat healthy.
What do you say it's?
Huh?
What do you say? 90?
I don't know. If Jesus doesn't come back before then I guess I will. If I'm lucky enough. Whose phone is this? That's kind of weird. Big cousin's watching you.
Huh?
Nothing. I'll just put that away for now.
These kids, others, they have their stuff.
Yeah. Do you like your coffee?
Yeah, it's good.
Don't spill it. It's hot.
Yeah, I like it hot.
I like it hot. You like it boil hot, huh?
Oh, I do.
You like it boiling hot. That's probably why you've lived to 90 years old.
Yeah.
I said that's probably why you've lived 90 years, because of that scalding hot black coffee. Yeah. Is your sandwich good?
Uh-huh.
Do you like your sandwich?
Well,
I didn't think to toast your bread. Do you like it soft or should I have toasted it?
That's fine.
That's fine.
Well, it's bright, isn't it?
It's bright, yeah. The sun's out today, but it's cold out there. It's about 33 degrees today, I think, as the high. And then I think it's supposed to get in the 20s.
For an old man.
I think it's supposed to get in the 20s tonight.
Ooh.
Yeah. Did you see the snow this past weekend?
Huh?
Did you see the snow this past weekend on Saturday morning?
Uh-uh.
No. You were probably laying down in bed, huh? Not feeling good?
I was in bed for a while.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad you got up for me. You're making a mess of that coffee. It's so hot, it dries so quick. When you spill it on the outside, it just absorbs. That's funny. Is that a Navy sign?
Mm.
What is the symbol from? Is that a Navy symbol?
Yeah. I think it is.
How long ago were you in the Navy, Grandpa?
Huh?
How long ago were you in the Navy? Navy. Was that a long time ago?
I'm not going to tell you.
You're not going to tell you. How old were you when you went in?
I lied about my age.
Do they know that?
You don't? No, I'm going to tell you the story. I was in 12th grade.
So you were 18 or
See?
17.
But see, everybody, all Joy, everybody was in the service,
Yeah.
all overseas, fighting.
Yeah.
So,
This is during World War II?
yeah, so I was at the high school, I was the best welder.
Yeah.
So I went down and I knew the Navy was wanting welders.
Mm-hmm.
I went down, told them, and they checked me out. I passed the test. I didn't know anything about my age.
Did they not ask for driver's license back then?
No, I just took my brother's name, Joy. And
Is that a true story?
yeah,
I'm assuming that's before
and-
you got saved.
yeah. And I
Because
took,
you wouldn't have lied after you got saved.
well,
huh?
no, see, I was in 11th grade, so I went into service in 11th grade after the finish.
You're
But you know what they
honoring-
done with me? They sent me, because I could weld so good, they took me out of the training. I was training in the Navy.
Yeah.
And they took me out, and they sent me way out in the wilderness
Yeah.
because of my welding. And
They took you to the wilderness?
Yeah. For the reason they went out there, it was an experiment for rockets.
So they
the
took you to
first
like
rockets
an unseen
that the
area.
United States fired, I built it.
That's pretty cool. You helped
Yeah.
helped build some of the first ones?
First one. We experimented until we did.
That's cool.
We built it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Until we kept
You
on it,
engineered it.
till we had it done.
Yeah.
Then, what they did with it, they set them big rockets all the way around Berlin.
Berlin, yeah.
Bam! Big cities on fire. So that they surrendered.
Yeah. I bet.
And I got shot. I had to
Good.
they had to take me to Germany, put me in the hospital. But
You had to go to Germany during World War II?
yeah.
I bet that was scary.
And well, I was invasion next to it, so they sent me to Germany to go to a doctor, put me in the hospital there.
Well, you're lucky that they didn't bomb the hospital.
Yeah. Well, we pretty well had the war under.
At that point, it was
Yeah.
calmed down.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ugh. Now you can wave. Grandpa says hi. His hair's a mess because I forgot to bring my hair tools, huh? I forgot.
You know, things like this.
So he looks like Albert. Are you Albert Einstein today with that hairstyle?
Are you going to give me that?
No, that's a brand new phone. That's for my new YouTube channel. Yeah.
I'd like to have one of these days.
Well, you better get one now because they're only going to get even more advanced. Your hair is crazy, Grandpa. I'm sorry I forgot to bring my hair tools. My hair cutting tools.
Yeah.
You look like Albert Einstein today.
I don't know where you could get it in. Do you know where you could borrow them?
Mm-mm. No. I'm not buying a new set. That stuff's expensive.
Hmm?
I said I can't just randomly buy a new set. That stuff's expensive. I'll come down again in the next few days or so and I'll come cut your hair.
Okay.
Do you know who Albert Einstein is? Do you remember who that is?
Yeah.
Your hair reminds me of him right now because it's sticking out everywhere.
Mm.
Yeah. So who was Native American in your family? Was it your mom or your dad?
What?
Who was Native American in your family? Was it your mom or dad?
Mom.
Your mom. Was she full blood or was she not full blood?
I don't know what all. It's been long ago now.
Don't remember. Are we Cherokee?
Hmm?
Or are we Cherokee Indians or are we
Cherokee.
Creek?
Cherokee, I think.
I think so too. And then Grandma, she was Mohawk, right? Grandma
Yeah.
was Mohawk Indian.
Oh,
That's where the feistiness in us girls comes from, is that Mohawk Indian. I always heard they were a little more brutal, the more mean side of the natives, I guess. That's what I've always heard. I don't know if that's true, because I did not live back then, obviously. So don't judge me.
Lots happens to them.
Gosh, the world's changed a lot since back in those days, huh? Especially like the pilgrimage days. That was a long time ago. That's when we had a lot more land, less houses.
We changed a lot since the Second World War.
Even then, yeah. Hitler killed a lot of people. I think, well, how many was it? Like 11 or 12?
Do you realize now?
11 or 12 million people, I think.
They have a bomb that we can fire.
Mm-hmm.
Here, look here. Like we'd fire Tulsa. That would fire Tulsa. It would blow Tulsa wide open. They got you seen it, didn't you? On TV?
Are you talking about the bomb that Korea is trying to shoot at us?
Yeah.
I haven't seen it, but I heard about it.
Well, as I say,
that would blow up half of the U.S. at
are
least.
You kidding? It'd take the city out.
It would take half the U.S. out, not just the city.
No, it wouldn't.
That's what Korea is trying to do.
You still...
Or North Korea, I should say.
It hadn't got that big yet, but it's thing.
Do you see that?
Like it hit her.
Do you see that gray kitty by the tree right here?
Yeah.
She's trying to hunt for a squirrel. She sees a squirrel running around and she's trying to hunt for it. It's kind of funny to see a cat hunting a squirrel.
Oh.
Normally cats hunt rats.
They come out there all the time. I don't know what they... I don't know what all they do.
I don't know whose cat that is. I'm not a cat person, so it's not mine.
Yeah.
She's trying to get either a squirrel or a bird. I can't tell.
Probably a bird.
That would make more sense. Dogs chase squirrels. Cats chase birds. She looks like she's hunting. Look at her back. She's hunching down. Look at her. She's about to pounce.
There she is.
Nope. That is hilarious. I can't tell what she's trying to get though. Her eyes are on something.
It's a bird. She run for a bird. You didn't get it.
She's hiding under the truck now. I don't know what she's doing. She has a collar on though, so I don't know whose cat she is.
Yeah.
I'm terrified of cats. They scare me so bad.
Well, Dwayne should be in here about 4:30.
Yeah. Well, Gramps, I probably should head home so I can beat the traffic. I said I should probably head home so I can beat that traffic.
How long will it take you to go home?
About 30 to 45 minutes if I can. About 30 minutes if there's no traffic.
Save me more often.
Okay. Well, you start feeling better.
Hmm?
You start feeling better.
No. I'm just glad to see you.
Well, I'm glad you got out of bed. I must have made you feel better today.
Yeah, got up.
I should have come here Christmas morning and you would have gotten up just to come with me, huh? If you saw me, you would have.
Yeah.
I'm his favorite. I'm your favorite, huh?
Yep. Always have been.
Ha ha.
Always have been.
Got that on camera. Y'all.
I like that thing.
Isn't that cool?
I never seen. They have things now.
Look how clear that is, and that's on a phone, Grandpa. Look how clear that picture is. That's on a phone. That's not even on an actual camera. That's a phone camera.
Oh, is that a phone?
But look how clear it is.
What a phone is. The battery runs it. You can phone it without hooking up.
Yeah. You just charge it at night. You recharge it at nighttime.
Oh.
And then the next day you have a full battery again. All right. Well, I love you.
I love you.
I want to get home before that sun starts to set.
Okay, well.
Because it'll be setting in the next hour.
I understand. But I love you.
I love you. Are you going to stay in here for a little bit?
Yeah.
Okay. If you need anything, you holler at Bo or Tori, okay?
Okay.
All right. I love you.
Bye.
Say bye.
Be careful.
Say bye to the camera. He's so cute. Oh. All right, Gramps.
Bye.
Bye. I love you.
Love you.
I'll see you soon. Alright, guys. I feel a lot more at peace and happy after seeing my grandpa. I've been told all week to go see him because he hasn't been feeling good and he's not doing good. I get there. I mean, he almost jumps out of bed because he was so excited to see me. He gets himself dressed after a little bit. He eats a sandwich that I made him. I just made him a simple ham and cheese with mustard sandwich. He likes mustard, so, you know. That's probably who I get my like. I like mustard. I still love ketchup and all that more, but I probably like mustard because of my grandpa. Anyways, I didn't really plan on doing like a little snip clip with him today, but so I just kind of asked random questions, and he's okay with being repetitive, so he just repeated some stories he told me earlier before I turned my camera on. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. He turned 90 this past October on the 3rd. So, you know, he's just old. He's been okay, but I mean, he's just old, you know. He has to use the walker when he walks, but I mean, at least he can still walk. He's not like stuck in a wheelchair or anything, so that's good. I guess he's just been sick or for like the last week or so. Mom said he hasn't even been getting out of bed, but I'm telling you, he got out of bed today, guys, when I went to go see him. My younger cousin Tori, we're about almost 10 years apart. No, we're about 9 years apart, I guess, because I'll be 27 next week, and then she'll be 18 in April, so we're about 9 years apart. So, anyways, she was like, I don't think Grandpa's awake yet. And she's like, I'll go check for you. So I followed her to the bedroom, and he was talking or praying. I think he was praying. He's ministered for like 50 years, you guys. And sometimes he's just praying for himself to get strength again if he hasn't been feeling good, or he's praying for his family, which he's always done. So that's really sweet. Anyway, she's like, Grandpa, what are you doing? I said, I think he's praying. But I really wasn't paying attention to what he was saying. So he could have just been just talking, you know. I don't know. But anyways, I said, well, Pawpaw, and I'm the only grandchild out of my brother, me, and my 4 cousins. And one is now passed. And then my niece, my brother's daughter, is the only great-grandchild. I guess she calls him Pawpaw too, but only because she's always heard me call him that, and she's my niece, and so when she was little, she was around me all the time at their house, so at my grandparents' house. So, hey guys, give me a second because they've changed the toll where I live a little bit, and I never go out to Muskogee very often. Okay, we're good. Anyway, sorry, I had to figure out where I was going. I guess I can get back in the right lane, so people, I mean, I'm not going slow, but people like to go crazy fast on the highways. Anyways, so back to what I was saying, if I can remember. Okay, so anyways, I go to say, hi Pawpaw, it's me, and he knows when he hears like an adult voice calling him Pawpaw, it's me. And so he about, I don't even know, he jumped up so fast, but he's been really weak, so it took him a second, but he was like, oh, hello, like, and he was laying down, but he was trying to sit up, and it took him a second, but I think he was just so excited, it took him a sec to realize what was going on, and he was shocked, and I don't know, it's hard to get out here, because it's not quite an hour, it's probably more about 30 to 45 minutes, just depending on traffic, because there's a major highway I have to get on to get to their house. Like, even semis, there's tons of semis on this highway. I mean, like, it's a pretty busy highway. So, anyways, he ate at least half of his sandwich, and he was finishing it up. As you can see, he was kind of eating that sandwich in that little, not really interview, but when I was asking questions on the camera and stuff. So he almost ate a whole sandwich, which for him these days is a lot. He actually doesn't eat as much as he used to. Sorry. But he was drinking water, which he never does. But he drinks some water for me because I try to get my family to drink more water than some of them do. And I'm like, water. Because that's pretty much all I drink. And a little bit of coffee in the morning. But my grandpa strictly drinks black coffee. And he drinks it scalding hot. So when he drinks water, I'm like really happy. Luckily, he just drinks black coffee. So, I mean, it's not like he has all the excess sugar and all that. First off, he's diabetic, so it's not good for him to do that. But, I mean, guys, I'm telling you, that's probably why he's 90 years old. He has drank scalding hot, Folgers, instant coffee, and he heats it up in the microwave until it's like super steamy. I don't think it's quite boiling, but he likes it hot, like it's scalding. It'll burn your mouth. If a typical person was to take a drink of Grandpa's coffee, they wouldn't be able to taste anything for like 2 weeks because their mouth would literally be like a blister. He drinks it so freaking hot. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed that. I really didn't plan on doing anything like that today. It just kind of felt right, and I did it more for the memory than I did for like my channel. I did it because I want to look back at just when he was having a bad week and then I showed up and he just got excited. Like, I didn't get my phone out until after he had woken up a little bit more. And he finally got dressed and everything, and he dressed himself, and oh my goodness, he about tripped over his dang house shoe trying to put it on. And thank God I caught him, and my cousin's boyfriend was home, and so I was like, Grandpa, you're sitting on me. This is going to freak out my family when they hear this, but I promise he's okay. Like, he even told me, he said, if you wouldn't have been there, I probably would have hurt myself. I caught him, and I caught his fall, and I just kind of set him on the ground. He did not fall. He was about to fall. So let me make that clear. He was about to fall, and I caught him, and he grabbed onto me, and I just said, just sit down on the ground, and I'll go get Bo. So he was just sitting on the floor. He said, I'm fine. I promise. I said, will you tell me? He said, I would tell you. I said, would you tell Mom or Uncle Dwayne? And he said, no. But I would tell you. So if any of my family's watching, I promise Grandpa's okay. Because y'all know I would have taken him somewhere if I had to. But no, scared me for a second. But no, I promise he's fine. I probably shouldn't have said anything. But it was kind of scary, but at the same time it's kind of funny because like he was holding on to me and I was trying to put his house shoe on, and then he puts his foot down, and then he just kind of starts to fall, and I'm like, well, Gramps, hold on. So I grabbed him and he grabbed me, and I just was like, okay, now just sit on the ground, because we were both kind of like halfway. I was leaning forward because I was helping him down. But anyways, I'll stop rambling about that because I'm going to stress my mom out, because I'm sure she watches my videos. But Mom, I promise he's okay. He was laughing, actually. It freaked him out for a second because obviously he wasn't expecting to kind of just lose his balance, but he starts laughing because probably the position I was in, because I caught his fall, and he starts kind of giggling, and I start giggling. I'm like, are you okay? And he's like, I'm fine. And he was like, I think you saved me. And then that's when he like started giggling. And then I had one of my cousin's boyfriend come help pick him up. And then I said, don't put those dang house shoes on. Put your house socks on. They have rubber at the bottom of them. I said, put your house socks on. I'll help you. So we go back to his bed. We sat down. I put his socks on. It's funny because he put his pants on, his shirt on, all kinds of stuff, but he wouldn't put his socks on. I wonder, he probably just can't reach down that far, but he did. He's always, even when I was little and he was healthier and younger, obviously, he would make me put his socks and shoes on. I think my Nana just spoiled the crap out of my grandpa. Like, just that generation, guys. They were married for nearly 65 years. She passed, I think, about 2 months before their 65th anniversary, so I guess I can take these. Whoa. Well, it's not bright outside, but after taking these off. These are my prescription sunglasses, so I'm just like, whoa, that's bright. Even though it's not, it's really cloudy. But I guess just the difference. Maybe I should just let my eyes adjust and put my actual glasses back on. But anyways, I'll stop rambling, guys. I'm heading back home before the sun sets, because it'll be setting within the hour. And I'm probably about 15 minutes from the house. Sorry, that was my glasses case. So yeah, I'm heading back home, and I'm gonna actually put my sunglasses. This is my sunglass case, but when I don't wear when I'm wearing my sunglasses, I put my glasses in this. Anyways, I swear, I'm gonna get off here. Hope you guys thought that was really cute. So, anyways, I do feel more at peace, like I was saying. I didn't know what to expect because my mom said he didn't look good. She said, just be prepared, he doesn't look good. I'm thinking like he's on his deathbed. I didn't know what that meant. So obviously I was like emotional heading this way this afternoon. When a relative is that old and someone says something like that, you know, sometimes it's just, they don't know what else to say or how else to say something like that, and then you don't know how to take it. So anyways, he's a lot better. He was he did go back to the bedroom, but he said he was just going to sit there and wait for my uncle to get home to make dinner, and he was going to go back to the kitchen. So I hope he does, because my mom said he hasn't been going or getting out of bed for my uncle, but he did for me today, so hopefully. I may have to text my uncle and tell him that Grandpa told me he would get up for you when you got home. So tell him that I'm keeping in touch with you. So anyways, I for real will get off here, guys. I know I've been talking for like over 12 minutes, but I needed something to do while I was driving home. And I will be there, let's see. I'm about 2 miles from the street I live off of, and then I have to go down a little ways to get to my actual neighborhood. But I will talk to you guys later. I've got to stop rambling, but I'm so focused on driving, and then I get lost in conversation of talking about what I'm talking about with you guys. So anyways, hope you guys had a great day. I'm happy I got to see my grandpa. I'm really sad my husband couldn't go with me. I'm hoping we can make a trip out there within the next couple days, or at least next week sometime or something. Sir, I have got to get around you and your freaking self and your dang truck. Move. Stop being a douche. Thank you. Okay. Guys, it's like it's about 20 minutes till 5, and so there's crazies are starting to go out. So, bye guys.